forward, 6'5" from Virginia, number 15, Malcolm Brogdon.
There's 4 and 22. Head coach Brian Keefe has Malcolm Brogdon home for the holidays. And Hartenstein. And away we go here inside Paycom Center. It has been a while. As Shea will kick it out to Dort. And some big threes against the Miami Heat. The Thunder played so well in that game, really so well over the course of that back-to-back, getting those Florida teams out of the way. You beat Orlando, you beat Miami, you come in, you got 7 consecutive wins.
Yeah, and that was not an easy trip at all. I mean, first of all, it's a back-to-back game, and the Heat game was 3 games in 4 nights. So, you know, you talk about the resilience and effort this young Thunder team has shown all season long. Glad to be home, even if it is for just 1 game.
Quick pass up to Isaiah Joe, getting the start tonight. He'll launch away.
It's a nice move by him, a little step back 3. That's a cup of Joe, folks. It's not hot outside, but that's a hot cup of Joe early in the ball game.
He can heat things up in this arena real fast. Doesn't take long. Champagny. That 3 rims out. You see everybody battling with Valanciunas. The tie-up by Dort. That's what he does. He likes to stick his nose inside. SGA powering down the lane. Too much strength in the rest of the year.
And he had to work so hard to get that shot up in all fairness. He had to shake a couple of defenders, and then when he finally shot faked, there was 2-3 guys that circled him. And that shot's a lot more difficult than what it looked.
Brogdon, mid-range, no. And it's Hartenstein coming off that 18-rebound performance against Miami. All kinds of speed, Jalen Williams.
Against the Heat on Friday night, right? And he kissed it off the glass.
It still defies logic. All of his momentum, he was in the first row by the time he let that shot go.
There was another one of his trick shots, my goodness.
He's got 3,000 career points, now in year number 3. Mid-range shot, no good. And the rebound for Hartenstein.
I thought he was terrific on Friday night with those 33 points, partner. Just to follow up what you were talking about. I mean, just really a terrific game he had.
He took things over in that 4th quarter.
And he does a good job of facilitating the offense when Shea is off the floor. And obviously he does a good job when he's on the floor as well, as kind of step back as he shot it.
Right, he was going the other direction. He said that one's going down. Don't worry. The lob up top.
You're going to start Shea, or you're going to stop the guy who can roll hard to the basket and catch a lob in Hartenstein.
Different dynamic. Poole never afraid to hoist the Wizards. J-Dub powers down the lane. Had it blocked from the backside by Valanciunas. Up ahead, and Brogdon lays it up. Team in 4 years, been bouncing around the Eastern Conference.
He's a terrific point guard, you know, in season 9.
SGA, who was in the post. Valanciunas kept the pivot foot down, then leaned.
Wow, 5 seconds? We don't call that in the NBA.
Again, you might not see it the rest of the year.
My goodness.
Joe, high arcing 3, too strong, but he got a white flagrant.
It's tough to get out of the way. Risk reward that happens, and obviously
got possession. Joe's got it. See all that movement for SGA. Cut down the lane, and it looked like he might have lost it on the way up. Carrington was defending. Poole, he is a blur at times, and you see it there. Big part of what Golden State did in that championship run in 2022, coming off the bench. Started half the games. He was another scorer to complement Steph Curry. There is Joe in the lane. Step back, no good. And it's Poole into the front court. You always got to be so locked in on him because you just anticipate the shot. That's why Dort's on him. A lot of ball pressure. See J-Dub. Carrington. He'll let it go from 3, no good. And a battle for the NBA. That's a wild shot from Poole. It's a little bit of what you get as the Thunder in transition.
Job of just really
that was nice.
Setting it up.
That was the nice thing to do.
That was not. That was a nasty play. 2nd and 1 opportunity. Royce Young also hosts the show, folks. We had a lot of fun with that. Tonight was special. as we talked about, had some little Christmas themes of some of the outstanding plays.
Nothing better than the Dave's lead gets that one to go down. And so the Wizards, solid start here.
Poole. And made it look easy on the finish.
It looks like back-to-back triples by Carrington. That time he stretched it out right at the break. Backdoor cut, beautiful pass. Hartenstein got it to Joe. He thought it was a goaltend. Didn't get the call. Champagnie was right with him. Question was, did it hit the backboard first? Valanciunas rumbles to the rim of the New Orleans. Jalen Williams again. That time a little Brogdon in quickly.
To see so many guys and gals throughout the league.
There's so many ties between the two teams. Thunder doing things the right way. Turnaround shot by J-Dub. No good. Offensive rebound. Kenrich Williams. And nice to see Michael Brian Keefe getting opportunity as a head coach. As an assistant for OKC, 2 different occasions.
It does. It does, man. Sometimes, at least it makes you feel that way. I know I felt that way for a time. Great steal this time by Cason Wallace. He's going to go coast to coast.
And it looked like he got blocked from Cason Wallace. There's been so many of those runouts for him over the course of the year. Kenrich will take another 3. A little bit strong. Kispert able to track down that long rebound. The Wizards have come out here in the first quarter. With a solid first quarter up to this point. As Poole now defended by Walt. Kispert outside 33% from downtown, but he is so dangerous. As is Jalen.
Defense this entire quarter.
And Valanciunas kept it up high for the slam. Interesting here. SGA Mike is out of the game. Played just 7 minutes. Scored. So J-Dub joining them on the floor with his 11 points here in the first quarter. George, he tried to thread the pass. Couldn't quite get it through. J-Dub again, look at the speed. Heading down the lane. Kenrich, the tip and the follow finally.
Whether it's a dead ball situation or a made field goal, the Thunder are trying to get there over the top. Marvin Bagley the third.
Cason scoop. Not quite.
Defense and that interior
Travels. Washington came in 4th.
Defense that has them 1-3.
Straight away, Stroman off the bench. Look at Caruso quickly back the other way. Bagley almost tipped it back up and in. Under 2 minutes left to go here, first quarter. Wizards so far shooting 62% here in the game. Mitchell knocks it free, got the steal. Took it away from Kispert, dumps it off. Kenrich.
Stripped by A.J. Mitchell. Look at this, how about this? Easy turnover.
Miscommunication, that time Wallace tried to dump it off to Wiggins, and it popped right off his fingers. Both teams exchange turnovers. Washington gives it right back. SGA back in the game, head down, rumbling. And the Thunder will run an offensive set. Wiggins, almost the exact same spot he knocked down his first. 2 quick turnovers by the Wizards back-to-back.
Well, that's what you want to do. Force the Wizards into a half-court game, shrink the floor on them, and then get those turnovers. Obviously, the Wizards have come out with a lot of energy in this first quarter.
Shea's going to let the shot clock dip. Not close to 5 before he makes his move. Wiggins. They keep leaving him wide open. Caruso, no. The rebound SGA. Wants to make his move on Poole. Backing him down. Poole got the hand in there. Shea still able to play through it and scores his first.
A shot like that in Miami, and it was an and one. Got sandwiched between 2 guys. Knocked to the floor and just threw it up there like that.
Shot clock is off. Jared Butler drives in. SGA way too much length. Swallowed him up. The fadeaway shot never had a chance. Made it. Just love to see it from Jalen Williams. Trying to right at Hartenstein. Finishes that layup. Jalen Williams creating lasting memories, especially this time of year.
Well, I thought he did a great job of just really, connecting. This is only season 2 for him with the community, folks. As he continues to just shine on the floor. As you can see what Nick Gallo talked about, he shines off the floor as well.
So Washington with a 5-point lead. Start of the second quarter. Good close out there on Kispert. George has it here, Michael, in the second quarter.
Well, give Washington credit. They're playing, at a high level right now. You just have to ride that out. No NBA game is won in the second quarter.
The three, a little bit of space.
He's got the total package. I mean, you've seen him driving downhill for most of the ball game. Then he steps into a three-point shot like that. It makes it look so effortlessly.
Now he's trying to stay attached to Kispert. Carrington can't keep the hot shooting for Washington going from the outside. Mitchell, that might be a goaltend. Oh, he's got Boston.
Wow, and just like that, the ball game's tied at 37 off of a 5-point possession for the Thunder.
That was quick, too. Another offensive rebound. George cooling off after knocking down the 2.
Well, I thought you were going to say it was profitable. I like that word. You got to say it more often. His teammates, while he was really talking with the guys in timeouts, engaged, fully engaged.
Kispert, no on the 3.
And he's got a quick trigger.
Excellent shooter. Played his college ball at Gonzaga. SGA swings it over to Jay Will. Caruso from the outside. That one took a peek.
That's a massive screen set that time by Jay Will to give him time to line up that shot.
Mitchell trying to check Brogdon. But the Wizards right now are just chucking threes now. Seem to be a little more out of rhythm in offense here to start the second. There's Jay Will. There's the DNA of OKC. High competitiveness, high care factor. Valanciunas, 2 seconds. Good hand in the face. Jay Will was right up on him. Forced that miss.
Well, he's strong enough too where he can not allow Valanciunas to back him down. Did a good job of forcing him into a tough fadeaway 15-footer.
Shea, the high arcing 3. Nice offensive rebound. The guards stay committed on the offensive glass. Caruso goes right around Valanciunas.
Painted area. That's their 24th point in the paint. We got just under 8 minutes remaining here, folks, in this second quarter.
Valanciunas short of the 3. Thunder have shut things off here on this end for Washington so far in the second quarter. That's 5 points for the Wizards. Brogdon, that's a tough shot.
Footed shot, but it's very effective. He's in season 9, folks.
It is college ball at Virginia. SGA going to...
You go one-on-one with Shea, you don't need a lot of help.
Valanciunas, nice touch. Said the last 3 years with New Orleans, Thunder very familiar with him. Was played in the playoff series. Jalen Williams almost had his second 3.
Well, Valanciunas is one of those guys who likes to stay in that drop-back coverage, folks. Likes to hang around in that painted area.
That was a really nice find by the rookie as SGA is going to go to the free throw. Now, quick word.
Missed that too, man. First move, he hits a boom, and they call timeout.
Don't forget about the booms, man. Oh, don't forget about Shea's defense. That time it was... SGA leading the league in points off turnovers. Caruso trying to get more.
Part about it is that he feels like he can still get better and improve with this team, guys.
All right, thank you, Paris. And just to further the impressive season that Hartenstein has had, as Jordan Poole, Michael, Isaiah Hartenstein had 17 double-doubles in his 322-game career coming into this season. He's already got 9 with OKC.
Yeah, when he had 10 all season last year with the Knicks. So well ahead of that pace.
Look at that quick fire from Jordan Poole.
My goodness.
There was much offense on that possession.
Oh, wow. And he shot it deep, too. That's the kind of pace that the Wizards are trying to play with that the Thunder are not allowing them to get to.
Nice Nice play set up there for the Isaiah Joe 16-footer, but he comes up empty. Poole trying to get the whistle and the foul.
Over, and at the same time, flip the script on them. We talked.
And ultimately take the lead. J-Dub going to work on Champagne. He got all the way to the rim, just couldn't finish. This is Washington. See how quickly they get back to it. Kispert, not a three. That time a push shot. Hartenstein the rebound. OKC wants to operate quickly. Like you said, Michael, trying to flip that script and turn the pace into OKC's favor.
Absolutely.
But now the shot clock is under 5. Wallace, hoist.
Hartenstein. And just to give him a little room. Shot almost like a rainbow shot that time. He usually has somewhat of a line drive. Either way, folks, it hit dead center. Thunder will gladly take that.
Quick release by Kispert. That one went wide left.
I tell you, that ball does not stay in a Wizards' hand before it is going up in the air.
Dort. That was as arcing of a shot as you're ever going to see. Dort, take 2. And he goes 0 for 2. I mean, that one, Mike, it almost hit the scoreboard. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I was waiting for it to come down.
Poole, another rainbow.
Frenetic pace at times, but, you know, really, this is their style. Because they don't...
In January, and Jalen continues to happen, is getting...
He just continues to go right back down Main Street. And he's learned to take that contact and finish. He's already got a couple of and-ones here in this first half.
Different defense here for the Thunder. And it almost results in the turnover. That dangerous cross. Able to recover. Poole trying that spin move. Shea dumps it off. Ball because Washington in the penalty. George not in legal guarding position.
And this is where you want to make Washington work.
And Poole. Plays up.
You just have to wear them down. Sometimes you can get a big start, have a big lead, and keep it. But, you know, a lot of times you just have to wear teams down. And that's what the Thunder have been slowly doing here, is wearing them down on the scoreboard.
And that baseline jumper from SGA, deadly. Kispert run off his spot. Almost traveled. Poole another deep 3, and the long rebound comes right back to him. Brogdon, that 3.
Flat-footed. But he is a very productive player.
He's a 6th man of the year in 2023 for Boston. J-Dub. Good defense. Hartenstein, they bottled up.
What are you going to do? Is Shea going to go all the way to the basket? And until a team stops that, you just keep going back to it.
As Cason Wallace, 10.
Man, look at Washington, man. They are just getting it.
19 first half points. Joe's pass deflected. George. And Joe took it right back. Timed it up perfectly. Getting right into the breadbasket. Took it away. Shea dancing. Still dribbling. Tough fadeaway shot.
My goodness. There was a whole lot going on that play, folks. They had a little fun with that naughty and, well, nice and nasty in the pregame show, folks. I'm referencing to. My goodness, I'd like to see that again.
OKC's offense humming along here in the second quarter. Hartenstein missed it. Trying to spin it home. 38 points for the Thunder here in the second quarter. Looking for more. They got time to go 2 for 1. The scoop right back to Joe. J-Dub trying to battle for the rebound. And he got a 6-second separation shot in game. And a 7-point lead here. Hope it can be more going into halftime. As Brogdon surveys. The big body from Valanciunas. Spacing is off. 2 seconds. Poole near half court. Jordan Poole. J-Dub. Got to play defense. Brogdon had that shot blocked by Hartenstein.
swipes and misses. Poole got a few easy ones early in the game, which gave him some confidence. So here in the second half, OKC really looking to amp up the pressure defensively.
All right, thank you, Paris. So that was a consistent theme, Michael, that you were touching on throughout the first 2 quarters of this game, and how important transition play is for both of these teams. Shot clock at 2. Poole, runner at the free throw line.
Drinking the floor on him that time. Turning him into a guy who's thinking about what he needs to do with it.
I thought you were going to bust out your new name for it.
The finger floater?
Yeah. Champagnie outside. It's that the three-point shot. They got 12 threes now, 12 out of 26. So not only has Washington employed quick offense, but they've been making their shots. J-Dub, boy, tough shot.
Waiting for anything that comes off.
Bibby's
The three-point shot. It's their 13th make 3.
They got 7 more threes than OKC. That one would have made it 8. They're just launching. And they're launching quickly. They're trying to get all the possessions they can. SGA, that one missed it wide left. Hartenstein already 10 points and 7 rebounds. Valanciunas, he didn't go glass that time. Instead tried the pure shot. As SGA gallops ahead. And that third.
Had 15-4 advantage in that first half. See if they can continue to pile those numbers on and force the Wizards into a half-court offense. That's what happens when you do that. You shrink the floor and put a lot of white shirts in front of the dribbler. Oh my goodness, what about a nice little redirect with the dribble.
Dort, he's been quiet so far. Still scoreless in the game. Carrington, foul. Now, quick word from your.
What they're able to do in terms, well, that's a nice move. 9-day road trip, and they're out there in the community doing that with their time.
Contain him. Open shooter, Carrington in the corner, can't capitalize. He was open. As Joe trying to make his move on Valanciunas, dumps it off. Hartenstein might have rushed it a little bit, but you get the back tap by Dort. Joe, fly by 3. And Dort again contesting for the rebound. As Poole, you got to slow him down. At times he can get erratic.
Well,
he can get wild and he can turn it over.
He's one of those guys, he's got the green light. He can score the ball anytime he wants.
The ball passed right over to Champagnie. Still a battle for it. Finally, it's Hartenstein able to grip it and consolidate the possession.
I'll tell you, a whole lot of guys don't have that ability as he does to recognize that play and just go up and get it. He said, it's my money, and I want it now, Mr. Hartenstein.
After a series of volleyball taps, J-Dub swings it back over. SGA, open, elbow jumper. He can't convert. After all that offense in the first half, teams put up 130 points. Not continuing here in the third quarter. Brogdon blocked on the out of bounds, and he sends it right over to Joe. Now it's SGA. Bounces off. Hasn't been a whole lot of consistent scoring for the Wizards. Carrington, he's got double digits, and add more to it. He's got 14. A couple of its young players. We said Alex Sarr, the number 2 pick in the draft. We got a bunch of young players. Also Bilal Koulibaly. As SGA kept that pivot foot down. Joe. J-Dub battling, dumps it off. Hartenstein. The three-point shot up to this point has been a huge advantage for Washington. Poole, tough fadeaway. It was halfway down.
That's good defense on him, man. He's pretty crafty.
And at the free throw line, where he's now just continuing to got off to that quick start in Miami. They kind of uncharacteristically didn't.
I thought that J-Dub did
all the offense that was scored. Bagley to the free throw line. Buy tickets. Conference getting John Morant back. And a tumultuous year last year, but Memphis much improved. Wiggins turns it over. Poole ahead of the pack, and Jordan Poole's got two more. Jalen Williams, not what he wanted to do coming out of a Mark Daigneault timeout. Here in a one-possession game, and you see that Poole has missed two. He led the league in free throws. As Wiggins, a little hesitation, nice move.
Straight to the basket, not looking to pass, watching him shrunk the floor on him a little bit. He still had that opening.
Wallace did a great job not biting on that initial shot fake from Kispert, and it's 5-on-4 momentarily. Caruso, open man. Wiggins had a great look at that three in the corner. The shot that you're used to seeing him make. Carrington, Bagley knew it was going to be short.
Just that. Washington's done a good job of getting to the free throw line here in this third quarter. Oh,
somebody draped on him.
Yeah,
he's still going to pull up in the mid-range. He's going to pull up with confidence. Poole, way up. He is having one of those nights. J-Dub down the lane, ball fake and score.
Again, he had a big guy that just bounced off of him. It's going to be a turnover shot on the Wizards.
This time, they can really take advantage of it when you got a guy like Hartenstein who can go over the top. And another three for Washington. Just do not go away. J-Dub again. Trying to create a little something. Got it right back. Three-point shot. Little flat. And Bagley the rebound. This is where you got to be prepared. Look for a quick shot. That time the dive by Bagley and the foul from J-Dub. Bagley had a hard and back game. Washington able to respond after their timeout. Looks like OKC might be getting a little momentum. SGA back on the floor. Drives in. Cut.
Defense to sandwich him. He jumped through two defenders and spun it off the glass.
So much athleticism for SGA. Then you back it up with the skill. Wallace right up on Poole. Got enough space. At some point, got to think that that shot is going to come off like it did there, but the back tap out to Kispert. He wants to get it right back to Poole. Unlimited range. That's a clank. Right back to Kispert, way behind the three-point line. And Washington finally cools off, going 0 for 3 on that trip.
Man, that's been Washington's offense so far. He was just launching those threes whenever they can.
You see how far behind the three-point line they were?
Actually, pretty way back there, in fact.
Wiggins, short on his three. Just kind of expected at this point. This time George goes in and too much.
Screaming.
Yeah, the response told you everything. Kenrich. It's saved by Kenrich. Shea putting his head down. Wiggins, nice catch. The OKC Thunder don't. That's going to be short on the three by A.J. Mitchell, so you're not able to capitalize, but you don't want to have to use your challenge just to save the possession.
The Thunder playing with Magic and the Heat.
Mitchell grinding through this possession here. Carrington lost his balance. That's dangerous. Advantage here. That was a really good toss, but it goes right back to Washington. Quick shot with a limited shot clock. That was a great toss.
Yeah, it was. We give him credit when credit is due, right?
Absolutely. And you get a foul
with 5 team fouls.
Shea with an opportunity to close out the quarter. Joe flares, he'll fire. 5 or more, that's 18 consecutive. Fourth quarter, she's a 4-point game, making a fourth. And OKC's got a 7-point lead. The biggest lead of the game, Michael, has been 9 points. Caruso diving for that basketball, forced the turnover. SGA over Valanciunas. This incredible effort by Caruso. Great rebound by Kenrich. You see the activity, the menacing plays that he makes. Now he's got an opportunity for the three. Missed it wide left, no good. Kenrich keeps the possession alive. That's going to be up the floor when he was dribbling the basketball, and he just kind of came up. Didn't look right. Mitchell, that first, not on the floor, not on the bench. But OKC, Mike, that's 8 quick points here to start the fourth quarter. Very few runs in this game, very few extended runs. An 8-point run feels like a big one. Shot clock a factor here, and Wallace played great defense.
And you get a layup.
Great in the plus-minus department, making huge contributions. Still a double-digit lead. As SGA trying to maneuver off that screen. Kenrich. Mitchell, after making that three, this time will distribute. High catch, high release for Wallace. And that's one thing, you got to give the Wizards credit. Anytime there's been even the smallest amount of momentum for OKC, it seems like Washington's been able to get to the free throw line or knock down a three or get quick offense.
This is good defense now. Brogdon has to launch that up. That's a good defensive possession for the Thunder.
SGA, free throw line jumper, no good. Poole setting it up, Brogdon, and Cason Wallace has another block. He's been racking them up over the course of the season. It's incredible for a player his size. Dort, corner three, still can't get one to go. Pops out to SGA.
Just continue to rack them up. Here's another steal, this time carelessness by Jordan Poole with the basketball.
He has a propensity to do that. Shea, and
Christmas, man. This is good defense once again by the Thunder, just forcing the Wizards to have a tough time trying to get a clean look at the basket. That's what you want to do with them. You know, they were kind of playing at a frenetic pace in that first half. Really just launching shots all over the place. Oh, how about this? Continues to impress. He's in double figures too. Thunder bench has been solid tonight, folks.
How does he finish those tough drives when he's got a defensive player right up on him in his face? But A.J. Mitchell not deterred by the good defense of Malcolm Brogdon. And you had to think, if the threes for Washington, and the Wizards now 0 for 4 from downtown in the fourth quarter. There was only one way where they were staying in. It was the three-point shot. If those threes dried up, they had a problem. And they have here in the fourth quarter. SGA 2. Poole fading away. Not going to get it to go. Mitchell. And now OKC has completely seized control of this game. Really, we're in control early on.
He might drive to the basket a lot and looks the same, but his finishes are all different. It's custom made.
How about the fourth quarter here, Michael? 19-2.
The reason why I play basketball. A really feel-good thing for a young kid, up and coming as a young basketball player to say. Marvin Bagley's legs.
Tough play, tough drive there. Jalen Williams not able to convert. As Valanciunas back outside, Kispert. And A.J. Mitchell, you said Mike is in double digits. 10 points, 4 out of 5. The thing about him, he just never forces it. SGA, one of the few shots for him that hasn't gone down on the night as he continues to approach 40 points. Letting them play here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell, one of the few mistakes. 2-on-1. Butler leaves it behind, and Poole, 31 points. As we are past the midway point, J-Dub. Nice sneak in there.
Through the night, his step up is
so impressed with the rookie Mitchell. The former, that's a career high for him. Previous high was 4. 12 points on the night. The rookie just continues to play under control within the system. Also in the right place defensively. I love the battle there between Valanciunas and Hartenstein. That makes Mike happy.
I'm all smiles. I love to see two big guys just go at it like that. And the officials just let them play.
Every once in a while, you'll see a couple of big guys in the post. They'll just do a couple of chest bumps. It has to put a smile on your face. It does me.
It does. And, you know, it's been a battle. It's going to be another. But he doesn't have a double-double with points and assists. He's got a double-double with points and rebounds, folks.
Much we've been talking about the guards for OKC staying committed to rebounding the basketball. And
I'll give you a hard time. And Al Hartenstein's got a double-double also.
on Butler and a block to A.J. Mitchell's stat line. Shea looking for more, didn't get it. Weak side rebound. Oh, and Hartenstein missed one, point blank. And Mitchell almost had a
Truck there. He took another shot. Didn't get the call, but I'll tell you one thing, man. I admire his tenacity.
Shea trying to drive in on that Washington defense. J-Dub, he'll drive in, no good. As Valanciunas, rebound number 15, the big fella. Brian Keefe ready to bring in his bench here for the limiting Washington, just 11 points. Vukcevic, no on the three, and that's what's happened. All those three-point shots for the Wizards have dried up. Shea, elbow jumper, and he's going to get fouled. Beat some NBA games going on. You can vote all your Thunder players, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, go up and down this year.
About Jane getting his first minutes after suffering a hand injury or a finger injury. Good to see him on the floor with the basketball.
Absolutely. Able to come back. Some valuable time on the floor. They have an opportunity here. Wiggins, solid take, but with the left hand. There's going to be 5 Christmas Day games that I know you're looking forward to, Mike, while you're doing your All-Star voting.
That's a triple day, right? Triple vote day?
Vote day.
Okay. I'll be making sure I vote that day. Now, can you vote multiple times in the same day?
And we know how important those triple vote days are.
I might give it a try just to see if it works. Because, you know, we got a couple of guys that really, you know, are playing at an all-star level. We just talked about it with SGA. As J. Will lines up a 3-ball, comes up a little bit. That's what you got to learn to do as a young player in this league.
Now the Thunder defense giving up just 40 points here in the second half. It's been a big story, shutting things off. Mitchell.
Not playing like a rookie, and, you know, he's doing something with those minutes.
A great opportunity. Mike, going to wish you and our entire crew a very Merry Christmas. As Jay are going to be able to celebrate Christmas Eve and Christmas here in Oakland. And get ready to take on the Pacers on the 26th. Go right back out on the road. But Merry Christmas to you and our entire crew. Wiggins.
So you're saying we got to go on the road again? One game at home, and we go back on the road again? For 2 games.
3 home games in 38 days.
I think we'll knock out all 41 road games by the end of the year.
That's fine.
We'll be done.
Then we have nothing but home games.
That's what it feels like.
It sure does. Nice block inside. Holmes. Nope. And the Thunder can enjoy Christmas